Yo, YouTube, what's good? What's good? It's your man, D Rich Kid, back at you with another video, another topic. Yo, Cowboys Nation, stand up, stand up. Let's talk about it. Know I'm a little bit late on this topic. Let's talk about Quentin Williams, yo. Quentin Williams got his extension. I think it was, I want to say like a 3-year extension, total of like 105 million. Like 90 some guaranteed. And no, I'm sorry. It was like 100 million guaranteed in, I think it was like 63 million. That's the signing, yo, which is great. Shout out to Quentin Williams. You know what I'm saying? He came from the Jets last year in the trade. He's rolled tide. He comes from Alabama. He's got that Alabama lineage on him. You know, Alabama's my squad when it comes to, college football. So roll tide, and now he's a Cowboy for life, you know what I mean? And I thought it was a great signing. It worked out for everybody. He didn't try to, take all the damn money in the world. It was a good deal for him and for the team. And now it sets up cap space, more money for us to make more moves, you know what I mean? Which is a great thing. Shout out to the front office of the Dallas Cowboys for, being proactive in this, man, getting the job done, not dragging it out, being serious about, trying to sign these players, so we can, handle our business to help us win, man, I've really seen a difference this year with the front office with Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones, Will McClay, all them cats, man. They really about their business, and I'm really happy to finally, man, after all these years, finally these dudes is putting in the work to doing the right thing, man, for building a winning culture in Dallas. So shout out to Quentin Williams. Second on the list today, the Cowboys had a joint practice with the Rams, man, scrimmage site, sort of like joint practice scrimmage. From all reports, man, from everything I done seen, I just watched some video. The defense looks great, bro. They do. It's almost like a different team compared to last year, man. I'm so ecstatic right now with that. I'm so happy to see all the, moves and additions that were made in the offseason, all the hard work that they've been putting in is finally translating to the field, man. When they, lined up against another team per se, instead of their own teammates. Now, granted, yeah, it was a scrimmage, practice, whatever you want to call it, but still, it's another team, and you can gauge from playing with another team's offense how your team looks. And again, from all accounts, from all the people that were out there, all the online reports that the defense looked great, man. They did. They looked great. Not saying they were perfect because, I saw a couple of plays, it's going to happen. They got beat or whatever. But for the most part, they were on it. I'm hearing a lot of good things about the run game. As far as stopping the run, stout, man, stout. I mean, from what I saw, they was on it, man. The passing game, the defensive backs were on it. I saw one of the breakups. They had a long throw. Dude was on it. I don't know if it was Revel or one of them cats. It might have been. Broke it up. Was right there, man. So, yeah, man, I'm ecstatic about that, though. I just think the sky's the limit for us this year. I'm excited. I think it's going to be a great year, honestly. Offensively, I heard that they did the thing. They weren't as, I guess, polished as the D. But look, the offense is going to be a juggernaut. I'm not worried about the offense, man. I did see George Pickens. He scored once, and he was animated. Kicking the pylon, pretty much what I love. I love it. He got into the face of a couple of the Rams defenders after he caught a pass. One of the Rams defenders knocked the ball out of his hand, and GP is like, he gets fired up, man. As he should, and he was telling them about it, like, yo, what's up? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. Just great things. But back to that defense, man. I'm really excited, man. I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a good year, man. A good year, an exciting year, for our team, man. And I'm just looking forward to it. I think the Cowboys have a preseason game this weekend, so we're gonna see how they look. Of course, the starters ain't playing; they're not gonna get no burns, so you won't know, what they look like until game one. But all the dudes that are fighting, for battles, for positions, whatever, to stay on the team, second string, twos, third string, whatever, they're gonna be playing. So it's a couple dudes in there I want to check out and see how they look. You know what I mean? But yeah, YouTube, what says you, Cowboys Nation? How you feel about the Quentin Williams signing, the extension? And this joint practice, were you able to, see any highlights, hear any information on it? Are you excited about what the defense put on the field today against another team? Let me know in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel, man, because I think, we're in store for some good stuff coming in the future, man, with the Cowboys, you know what I mean? But as always, YouTube, not going to make this video too long. It's your man, The Rich Kid. The Rich Kid. Like, share, subscribe. If you like my content, tell a friend, hit that hype button, you know what I mean? And, I'll be back as always to talk and holler at y'all later, all right? Peace.